Tidemark Theatre, it's all new, and this is Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are so ecstatic to be here in Campbell River at the Tidemark Theatre, showing off their amazing renovation. Don't you love these seats? You see the wood backs, because of course it's a timber town, it's a lumber town, and the wood is now here in the theater to represent that. I think that is so elegant, the way that they've put it together. You're going to get to see the front of the seats in a little while, and we have interviews coming up with Kim, who's going to talk all about the renovation, and another one that's coming up, hopefully, if the fundraising comes together. And then later, Heidi Cuff is going to bring us up to speed on all of the fantastic events. And right now, we are going to start the show here in Campbell River as well with Marjorie. Here at the Tidemark Theatre in Campbell River, not only are the seats new and the carpets new, the paint on the walls is new. The whole thing just works together for a very elegant presentation. I can't wait to hear more about what's coming up. So right now we are going to head down to the Comox Valley to check out what's going on down there. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are so excited to be here in Campbell River today. I'm telling you, we are at the Tidemark Theatre. I bet you don't even recognize it. That's because it's had a whole new renovation. Joining me now is the Executive Director, Kim Elmsley-Like, who's going to tell us all about this. This is fantastic.
We just completed the renovation. We did just over, the entire project is about $630,000 of capital upgrades. So over the last 2 years, we've completely renovated the theater. We installed an online ticketing system, and this summer specifically, we focused on the seating project. So all new seats. We painted the theater, put some acoustic paneling in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the seats are lighted. There's lighting up the aisles,
yeah.
and they're so comfortable. Holy.
Yes, no, we used to have 435 seats, and we've installed 467 seats.
Oh, great.
Some key features of the seat, we wanted to put some wood in because Campbell River is obviously a forestry-based town.
And they're gorgeous.
Yeah, and we also put cup holders. We're the only theater on the island that is licensed in the venue.
Oh, cool. Lightweight.
Yes. So we're the only venue on the island that is licensed.
So you can have beer and wine
Yes.
while you're watching your show, and you have cup holders for.
Correct. Yes.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Is so cool.
So a couple of other features. We also improved the accessibility to the venue.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 accessible seats in the house now, and we also have the ability to accommodate those patrons that are in wheelchairs. So we ask that patrons call our box office ahead. We also put in a couple of rows of removable seating for those shows that require a bit more space for dancing and that sort of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I understand, now that this project is so beautifully completed, that you have another one that you are tackling. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're still not quite done the T25 projects. We still have to, this year the main project will be the T25 lighting upgrades. So as part of the original project, we have a $175,000 stage lighting upgrade. So that's the main priority this year. And then the funding that we received did not specifically address lobby renovations, but the City of Campbell River provided us with some funds this summer to do the lobby carpet, and we painted the lobby. And what we would like to do next is begin to look at the concession and upgrade it, because it's quite old and needs to be updated, so that way we can properly purchase debit and MasterCard and Visas and be able to serve product a little bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, how are you going to go about that particular fundraising campaign?
Well, we're still selling seat sponsorships and bricks. They are available for purchase at our box office.
Okay.
We've sold just roughly about 150 seat sponsorships. As you can see on all the seats, there is an area for a plaque. And so we're continuing to fundraise in that manner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been so enlightening to see real development that is done so beautifully and elegantly. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to take a short break, but stay right where you are. There's more coming up. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching Go Island. We are on Channel 4 on Shaw TV. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We are in Campbell River today discovering the new renovation here at the Tidemark Theatre, and it is spectacular. If you have not seen it, you have to come see a show. Coming up next, we're going to talk with Heidi Cuff about all the great things they have coming up, including they've got the Campbell River Festival of Film happening. October 28th, November 18th, and December 2nd. Some really great films you want to check out online. In the meantime, we're going to watch this. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and joining me now is Heidi Cuff, in charge of all things promotions and marketing here in Campbell River at the Tidemark Theatre. Now, earlier we heard from Kim about all these amazing renovations, and now we're in the lobby to show off the new carpet and the new walls. How cool is this?
It's awesome. We're very excited and very happy with how everything turned out. So, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, now because you've got this new look, it's very elegant, tell us about some of the shows that are coming in.
Well, as you can see, we are standing here in the lobby with this beautiful art exhibit behind us. This is a really unique exhibit because this is actually a selection from the Campbell River Art Gallery's permanent collection that we don't normally actually get to see.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is going to go hand in hand with their Herb and Dorothy documentary screening that's happening on Friday night.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
So that's a big one that's coming up. We also have lots of shows in November. I would say November is probably our busiest month.
Oh, good.
So we have a fundraiser coming up on November the 1st, and it's a show that cannot be named, but if you want more information, you can contact the box office. We also have Bear
So why
McNeil's.
can't we name, now I'm curious, like you're talking to a journalist.
I
What do you mean it can't be
We
named?
are screening a very special film. It's the 40th anniversary of this film, but due to the rights, we can't technically advertise through your usual media forms. But this is a fundraiser for the theater. We are going to have some drag queens coming from Vancouver to host the show, and everyone's going to be dressing up in really crazy costumes.
I know exactly what film it is, but I'm not going to say it. But I know, I bet you know too. Okay, so that's November 1st. Okay, so what's coming up for Christmas?
We have a Bear McNeil's Christmas, which is coming, so
nice.
people are very excited about that show. We also have Sarah Hagen is coming to do an afternoon classical concert series with us.
Now, I've heard that name before, but I was looking at her poster earlier, and she reminds me of Sarah Brightman.
Oh yeah, she does actually.
In
her
her
look and
physical
everything. Yeah,
presentation.
yeah. No, she's wonderful.
Does
Sarah.
she sound like Sarah Brightman?
Well, she doesn't sing, but she plays.
Oh,
So she is going to
A
be.
pianist.
She is a pianist.
Oh, okay. See, the way
Yeah.
she was presenting herself, I thought she was a singer,
No.
like an opera singer.
No,
a
she,
classical
yeah,
singer,
she,
yeah.
she's,
Oh,
she
okay.
actually plays and
Okay,
piano,
great.
and she'll have a few different guests. So the November is our first show with her, and she has a violinist with her, Joan Blackman,
Oh, fun.
and she actually has done some shows at the Sid Williams and in Nanaimo at the Port as well. So
Okay,
and she
great.
tours all over the world. She's really amazing.
Awesome.
So yeah, and then we have the Trues coming up, so that's going to be a great rock concert.
Okay.
And the one we're really excited about is the Kerplunks, which is actually going to be a free family concert.
I love that game.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite games from being a kid.
yeah,
Kerplunk.
the Kerplunk, yeah.
That's awesome.
So we actually have partnered with the Big Truck Parade.
Oh,
So right
good.
after the Big Truck Parade, we're going to have a free family concert.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing off this beautiful new lobby and all these great shows you have coming up.
No problem.
So if you have a few empty spaces on your calendar, you can totally fill them with just what's going on here at the Tidemark. So check out the website, call the box office, and get your tickets. We're going to take a short break. Stay right there. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Campbell River today and could not be more thrilled about being here at the Tidemark Theatre, where all is anew again. Now, the only thing that's not new is the concession, and they are still going to be fundraising for that by selling seats. And those beautiful seats in the theater are what you could put your name on. So in the meantime, while you're sitting there, I'll give you something to watch. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and as you heard earlier from Kim, who's the executive director, all is new here at the Tidemark Theatre in Campbell River. Brand new seats that look and feel fantastic, lighted aisles, except this is the concession. It is not new. It is very, very, very old and a little tired. So they are fundraising so that the concession can be brought up to the same elegant level that the rest of the theater now exudes, including the gorgeous lobby that the City of Campbell River helped out with. So if you would like one of those comfy seats to have your name on it, you can do so by getting in touch with the box office through their website. And be sure to check out all the amazing events that they've got coming up in the next couple months. It is spectacular. Heidi has put together a wonderful palette of shows that please everybody. So there is a little something for everyone. Now, coming up in Comox Valley, we of course have the Child Development Association Telethon on Sunday, November the 2nd. There is still fundraising going on all over the valley to help contribute to that because of course they are still very much in need of funds. But the telethon is going to be so much fun. We're going to be there. It's going to be live from noon until 8. It's going to be live right here on Channel 4. Be sure to put that on your calendar. And if you don't want to stay at home and watch it and you want to come and be with friends, come on down to the Sid William. You can sit in the theater down there at the Sid William and check out all the local entertainment live all day long. It's going to be fun. And don't forget about the silent auction. Check out our YouTube site for the links that we shot last Tuesday that demonstrate all of the silent auction items, including those hockey tickets and of course that gorgeous pendant from the iHouse Gallery. I think that's it for now. We are going to check in with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay dry. I think we all need duck suits on. Now we desperately need the water, so I'm not complaining about it raining, but you just got to be prepared for it. So thank you so much. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.